Hey guys, Bria on the run. So I'm getting ready to go for a run, but I just felt compelled to deliver a full moon message for you all. And if it's not a full moon, it's all about frequency. It's not about a date or what we see on the outside. It's about the frequencies that we resonate with. So I pulled a full moon, not a full moon, but a moonology card just to see where we are in our own personal cycle as a collective as far as the full moon goes. And the card that we got that's coming to the surface during this full moon is what are we releasing? And that's actually what the full moon is about bringing things into our awareness that we were perhaps unconscious of or weren't aware of. So it's about what are we releasing and allowing that and not judging it or feeling guilty or shameful for anything, but just allowing those emotions and feelings to surface. And then I wanted to pull a shamanic healing. Okay, what are we healing? What clarification of what we are releasing is coming to the surface, coming into illumination during this full moon? But two cards popped out. And so how this goes with these is what are we releasing? We are releasing anger. This is the anger card. And it's a 7. So the 7 represents connecting to our divinity. So what is preventing us from fully embracing our light, our illumination, our God source energy, our happiness, our joy, and our bliss is anger. So there may be some residual anger you're holding on to. And usually outside anger is always a reflection or an energy within ourselves. So perhaps you're releasing some anger towards self, actions or things you've done or haven't done in the past. This is a bee or a wasp, but to me, the anger, because bees are usually busy bees, they're going around pollinating, collecting, and what you might be angry about is things that you haven't taken action for in the past, or holding resentment against others for action they haven't taken in the past. And this little wasp is kind of all caught up in, it's not free and flying. It's like caught up in this mumbo jumbo. And so there's green leaves. So as it releases the anger, then it can continue on to growth and expansion. So it's about releasing anger for maybe things you have not done in the past that's kind of keeping you stuck. Release it. Everything is as it should be. And sometimes we think we should have taken further action. But when we're moved from one situation or one circumstance to another, it's because we have completed our cycle there. So it's about being gentle with yourself and knowing if you feel anger or disappointment in yourself or someone else, it's because that cycle was completed. And it's time for you to pop like a bee going from flower to flower, go on, release that cycle, even if it was shorter or cut short, or you were taken to another path, accept it. Accept it was how it should be. And the 7 is showing it was divinely timed, whether it was a beginning or an ending. The fulfillment of that cycle is divinely guided. And then the other shamanic card is home. It's a maze. It looks like a little maze getting to home. Well, that's what it can feel like in our journey as we journey home. Whether it's an outside home reflecting our inner connection, we are always home, but we don't always allow that awareness or allow the realization of that in our human experience. So a lot of times we're searching for home outside of us, whether it's a literal home or a person, a place, a thing, a job, a situation, a health issue. We're always home, guys. And all of the things that keep us stuck are to simply navigate us and to connect us to our truth to get home. And there is really no getting. We're always home. It's simply allowing that process. And when we're caught up and mixed up in the maze and don't understand why we are stuck, it is divinely timed. Release the anger toward yourself. You're not meant to have all the answers. You're not meant to know them all, because then you would deprive the soul of its journey, of its fulfillment, of its own self-realization. When we're given circumstances that aren't in alignment, say, to our heart, we are shown that which is aligned. It shows us who we are. It shows us our preferences. It shows us who we're not. So the home is a 40, is that a 44? And that's representing abundance, the abundance of being home, fulfillment, happiness, bliss. And not only that, this card right here matches this scene. So to get home, we got to release the anger, because the anger acts as a film, it acts as a glass, preventing us from feeling that home that is within us. I do love the way the stars are all really shining. So it's showing it's a clear, starry night. So it's also about reaching for your dreams, and anything that you may have given up on, it is still there for you. And if you had to go through a maze, that's okay. Maybe the fulfillment of that dream is going to look different, but it's going to bring you greater bliss, joy, and peace and calm. They're saying calm. You're going to feel a greater calm as you reach and move through the maze to connect to your desires, to your home, to your manifestation of your heart in physical reality. So that's what this full moon is bringing to us as a collective. Releasing anger that's kept us stuck from feeling home. Now we're entering that home. Home is always where the heart is. Home is our natural state of being. We can never be home. We just create the illusions through circumstances and expectations and attachments of not being home. But that is all divinely timed as well. So beautiful reading. There's a release of being stuck. There's a greater connection to the divinity, the home that you are. And as you allow that within, as without.